Right, we're gonna make ribs tonight. I'm just cutting off some of this fat that's on top to make it a bit more leaner. Then we'll add a rub to this, and we'll stick it in a 400 degrees oven for about an hour, and then we'll drop the heat and cook it at like 350 until they're done. We're just gonna cut off some of this fat, and we'll wrap it all in tin foil. You'll probably end up hearing dogs barking and some chickens. I do have the windows open. It did get a little warm. We're canning beets. The beets that we got from Azure Standard. 25 pounds of beets. Let me tell you, I way underestimated what 25 pounds of beets were. Far more than what I thought. Mistake learned. But I think we have beets on our shelf now for 2 years, and I won't have to grow beets this year or can any more beets for the rest of the year. All right, I'm gonna mix these two together on here. I bought this one at Aldi a few years ago, but we bought quite a few of them. This is my last one, so it's a little sad. I haven't seen them at Aldi in a while, so I'm probably not going to carry this brand anymore, but I'll save the container and try and match all the ingredients in it to remake what it was. Just saturate that, and then I will pat it in. This does pretty great at starting to break down meat and tenderize it and everything, and that's pretty good. Here in the corner. There we go. And then you at the table get to put on how much barbecue sauce you prefer. No piece. Alright, and then I will cover the top, and in the oven this goes as we start to do our potatoes, or mashed potatoes, and our home canned corn. We just have to warm up, because we already did all the work and canned it. Alright. See you at this time. All right, I have washed my potatoes. I'm just going to chop these potatoes, put them in the pot, and get them boiling. A while ago, probably back in December, potatoes went on sale at the grocery store. It was like a big 5-pound bag. and they were like, I think $1.99 or 99 cents. And I bought quite a few of them. And we've been working our way through them. They're getting a little wrinkly, but they're still not soft yet. So we gotta work through our potatoes. The good thing is everybody loves potatoes, mashed potatoes, and I even like to take mashed potatoes to work. It's like your lunch. Just add some garlic to it, maybe a little bit of cheese. You can eat those mashed potatoes pretty much room temperature or cold. You don't really have to heat them up, make them warm again. But also when we have leftover mashed potatoes, I will take them and divvy them up into what sizes we usually eat. Oh, no. And I will put them on a cookie sheet and freeze them that way. And then on some nights when we want potatoes, but I don't feel like making mashed potatoes, we will take those out and use them as double baked potatoes, and I'll put them back on a cookie sheet, put them in the oven at like 325, warm them back up, add some butter, and it's just like we just made the potatoes. But we didn't. We made them whenever we made them, and then we warmed them back up. Don't waste any food. Alright, so I took the mashed potatoes off of the stove and drained them. I got milk here. We're going to add some milk to it. Put that there. In my oven mitt because my pot's hot. And we just mash up the potatoes. I like the potato masher. I tried using the egg beater once. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was too smooth. We are more of a chunky potato family. Okay. Need a little bit more milk. It's just kind of an experiment of mixing enough milk in there to get the consistency that you like. Some people like softer, runnier potatoes. Other people like thicker potatoes. But here, about that consistency works for us. It's kind of smushed, kind of chunky. So, this is not pink Himalayan salt. I just keep reusing the bottle. But this is Redmond Real Salt. So we're going to add some of that. And we will add some cracked pepper. Alright. Mix that back in. And we will set this off to the side. Wait for our ribs. But while we do that, I gotta start the corn. So let's get the new pot. It's convenient, my pots are right below me. So, there we go, and then I will open, there we go, one of our corns. pour that in there. And we're going to use that one, that's Grandma's, and two, that's for after dinner. Grandma's going to share it with you, but it's for after dinner.
No, Grandma will give me a whole thing for me.
No.
So where?
I mean, she's arguing with me about eating cheese, celery, and crackers, and carrots. You could be arguing about other weird things about cookies and chocolate and everything. But hey, vegetables, my kids. Right?
I want to eat.
Sounds good to me.
I want to eat that.
I said, can you wait for Grandma?
No.
Yes. Can you wait for Grandma, please? All right. And that is can number 2, which is great. And I'm just going to put this on the stove and warm it up. All right, we just took them out of the oven. Let's take the tin foil off. How good that looks. I'm holding on. Oh, it's just stuck. Even though you use tin foil, all the juices just seem to ooze right out. Looks pretty good. Tin foil's a little sticky. All right. Part of it already broke here while I was trying to take off the tin foil. But hot pan. There we go. I did forget to take off the little membrane in the back, so that was my bad. But when it cools a little bit better, there we go, there's part of it, I will pull that membrane off the back. But they look pretty good. Put some barbecue sauce. So here's that membrane. It just peels right off. Now, it also peels off before before you cook it. Now, when you remember, things happen in the kitchen. Don't always remember everything. Not everybody's perfect. So, that is what the ribs look like, and I'll bring you back when it is all pretty and plated.